receivers generally do not win Super Bowls, let alone often get to championships. This is a fact. Go through and look at all the top teams who have won a Super Bowl. They have not always had a top receiver. Even when you go through and you look at
the 49ers with Jerry Rice, the Dallas Cowboys with Michael Irvin.
So I love how you
last year with Mike Evans, Chris Godwin. The year before that, Tyreek Hill, Travis Kelce with Patrick Mahomes.
No, and I'm finna correct y'all both. Now, earlier he said that what does 91 got to do with 2021? But yeah, he going back to Jerry Rice. I love how you.
I love when
Super Bowl. I used the last 2 years.
When it's convenient for you, you use it. Comes. I see how you get it in.
I was working my way up to more names.
It's convenient. I was working my way up to more names. Let me help you though. Hold on. Let me help you.
Your boy Bo comes in and says just a spot to put the trophy. Look. Tom Brady's daughter has touched the trophy more times than the Lions have won playoff games in the last 40 years. So don't talk to me about trophies, Bo.
That may be true, but let's talk about this though right here. When you go through and you look at it, even in the case of Tom Brady, the team that they played on, Randy Moss didn't win a Super Bowl.
They went 16-0 and lost the Super Bowl to the Giants.
They lost that year in the Super Bowl.
But the team that the Buccaneers had was more of a factor than a feature top receiver. And when you go back to the Kansas City Chiefs, they didn't have a top receiver. In fact, their number one target was a tight end. So, and they got there by running the ball throughout the playoffs. Facts. Not me making this up. Facts. Go back a little bit further. If you go back and look at Super Bowl winning top receivers in the league, you know those top perennial Hall of Fame. They're not winning Super Bowls. They're just not.
Right,
Calvin Johnson didn't win.
You've given us all the reasons they're going to win and all the reasons that they're good. Give me a reason that's going to hold them back. What are the weak spots for the Detroit Lions?
The weak spots for the Detroit Lions are the linebackers and the safeties. The biggest spot is the safety, though. You got Tracy Walker, and after that, it's a toss-up. Like, I don't know who we're going to go afterwards. The only thing is Patricia's scheme was so horrible that it's hard for me to judge what this team was. Like, I don't know if Will Harris sucks as a real safety or if it was just a terrible scheme. And I know that Tracy Walker was a good player before Patricia, but you took a guy who plays free safety and put him in the box, and the guy who's supposed to be in the box and you put him at free safety. You're an idiot, and you're supposed to be a rocket scientist. You couldn't change gas in your own vehicle. It's ridiculous. And so, to me, the biggest weakness is that safety spot. But the benefit of what the Lions did is this: they're not pressed to go out and make big moves to get it because they know that people got to cut their roster down, and when they do that, they'll add their talent through that process. That's the only weakness I see. Everything else for them is a intangible known that makes it harder for their opponents to get to do like anything against. So, like I said, time zones on when they play, who they play, and stuff like that all matters. But the Lions on every front are in position to do the exact same thing that the Cleveland Browns did, where they went 6-10 in 2019, and then in 2020 went 11-5. They're in that same position.
So, what's your overall record for the Detroit Lions?
I got them between 8 and 10. I think between 8 and 10. If I'm pushing it, I'm a betting man. I'll say 9 and 8.